Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and to this new vintage weekend. In the previous episode, Fabiano and I visited the north of Ireland, and in this second episode we are going to the south. We will explore wonderful places and we will visit as many antique stores as we can, so join us and let's start the hunting. We are driving through the Connemara. Today the weather is warm and also a bit sunny. What a lucky day! Our first stop is Kylemore Abbey, that originally was a castle and then became an abbey for the nuns. And inside you can find beautifully restored period rooms. And I spotted also the same brass chair that I found at that second-hand shop in Rome this summer. Why didn't I buy it? In the park, there is a Victorian walled garden and a neo-Gothic church where today we can listen to a harp player. We are now visiting the ruins of another abbey in the pretty small village of Cong, a very peaceful and relaxing place. Fabiano is feeding the ducks, and I spotted an antique store right around the corner. I didn't film anything there, sorry for that, but I got this cute Victorian candle snuffer for 13 euros. In the Victorian period, it was considered very unpolite for the ladies to blow out candles with their hands, while the snuffer allowed them to extinguish the flame in a gentle way. And to complete today's tour, let's have a look to these beautiful Gothic ruins. The other day I said that here in Ireland sheep are everywhere. Well, I was wrong, there are also cows everywhere, and they seem very happy here. It's a new day and we planned to stop at this very promising antiques store.
Il tavolino e le sedie che vorrei per il nostro gazebo.
Let's look for something that can fit in our suitcases. As you can see, there's so much stuff to choose from. Let me know down in the comments if you spot something that you like. Here we have a couple of Wedgwood jasperware teapots. As you know, lately I'm into this kind of ceramics, and this one is 95 euros. Huge collection of beer stains and pictures. And this tea set is wonderful, 565 euros. It must be a precious set. AZB? How can you read that? If you know something about this brand, let me know what's the correct name. We are now in a huge shed. All the cupboards are stuffed with china and figurines, and there's definitely too much to go through. Oh, this ladder is so cute. Mahogany library steps, 165 euros. Do you remember the fountain with the two doves? We saw it in the mosaics of the city of Ravenna. And what are these? Maybe to make butter? A couple of hand-carved Gothic revival chairs. They should be from the late 19th century. Oh, this lamp is so gorgeous! If you enjoy vintage hunting just like I do, and you want to see more contents like this, please remember to give this video a thumbs up because your support makes me so happy and helps my channel to grow. Here there is this set of tableware, so beautiful. Oh gosh, the dishes are 75 euros each. Bone china, Hammersley and Company, made in England. Also online they seem to be rare and they are from the 40s.
Cifre ne hanno
come piovesse. Quale? C'è il baule? Una cosa cinese? Sì.
Other Wedgwood items, in Italy they are not very common, while here I've seen so many. This heart-shaped trinket box has a peculiar color, 22 euros, from 1973. I wish I had bought it.
Vediamolo.
Ce ne sono tanti qua.
Questo è un ashtray.
Wedgwood.
Wedgwood.
È giusto?
Sì.
I discovered that these small dishes are shaped like card suits, so clubs, diamonds, hearts and spades.
10 euro, non è male.
Davvero? Se ne hai pagato 5.
Perché ho trovato un'occasione migliore. Guarda questo che bello.
This is lovely. If you've seen the previous episode, you know that I have already bought some floral trinket dishes and I like this one too. Maybe I should start another collection. A couple of vases by Barrack. I discovered that this is an Irish brand and they are lotus shaped, very elegant. That parure of pendant and earrings is cute and easy to wear. This ginger jar from Masons is very cute, should be from the 50s, 25 euros. Old brass numbers, probably they were on the doors of a hotel. 5 euros each. We are in love with this drawing, but there's no price on it, and finally we didn't ask. This watercolored Irish landscape is 55 euros.
Ci appoggiavi il faro da stiro forse? È sotto il
Georgian brass. Ah, sì, sì. Magari lo puoi usare per appoggiare delle piante. I copribicchierini sono adorabili.
And we still have the upper floor to explore.
Hanno veramente di tutto.
Wow.
This is a set of 4 antique inlaid Chinese tables. They are nesting one under the other, so you can save much space when you don't use them. I love these 2 Indian mirrors. Look at the beautiful engravings. A gorgeous Chinese paper parasol. In China, the peacock was a symbol of the Ming dynasty, representing divinity, rank, power, and beauty. Traditional advertising mirror. We've seen many in these days in the typical Irish pubs.
Hanno anche una vetrata, guarda. High class bar.
Victorian footstool from 1860-1875, beautifully hand embroidered, 135 euros. In this shop, every tag has a little bit of history, and I like to read all of them. Persian embossed brass plant stand from 1910, and I think the name Cairoware refers to this type of decoration. There's no price on it.
Molto tipo Cliffs of Moher. Oh, guarda.
Cosa c'è scritto? John?
Questo è un ragnetto.
John?
John Gog and Company.
Questo è del 1914. French. Cocoa brass.
€195 each, so there should be another one somewhere, or maybe it has already been sold. Huckleberry fin, This book has a beautiful cover, but it looks too new to be vintage.
94.
Now we are on the boat to go to Inisheer, which is one of the Aran Islands. So there is a famous Italian song named Il cielo d'Irlanda, the sky of Ireland, which says something like from Donegal to the Aran Islands. And that's why in Italy we all know the name of these very small islands.
Siamo alle isole Aran.
Sì, ce l'ha consigliato la cosa. La mannoia.
As you can see, we took the typical taxi to have a tour of the whole island. Going back to the mainland, the boat is taking us under the famous cliffs of Moher. The sea is very wavy and this boat goes so fast that it's like jumping on the waves. Plus, it's beginning to rain. What an experience! We are very tired, but tonight we are sleeping in this lovely bed and breakfast.
Beautiful.
Che carino! Oh, adorabile.
There's also a backyard with beautiful flower beds and these cool bird feeders. I've never seen them in Italy, but we would love to have one in our garden. Good morning! We were hoping to visit this antiques shop, but it's closed and we don't understand why. Anyway, visiting Limerick, we have found this Enable Ireland shop. On the right there's the charity shop, on the left there's a garden center. I've never seen a charity garden center, and you know that we love gardening so much, so let's see if they have something interesting, maybe some seeds to bring home. Oh, beautiful vases! But I don't understand, this seems like a normal garden center, I mean with normal prices. A green vase, vintage style, this small one is €12.95. What? The bird feeders! Apparently they are quite common here in Ireland, but I've found them also on Amazon, so there is no need to buy them here.
Garden center?
Yeah. Dentro hanno I semi.
Finally, from this garden center we got some mixed seeds. We have seen some of these flowers in the gardens that we visited in these days, and we will try to plant them in our garden next spring. In Italy, climate is very different, so I will let you know if we manage to grow something. Let's see what they have in the charity shop.
Hanno anche la maniglia sopra. Hanno anche una maniglia per portarli in giro. Forte?
Here you can find frame prints, some contemporary art, also some paintings. This is similar to a couple of candle holders that I have on sale in my web shop. This one is €10. You can find the link of my web shop down in the info box. In the window they have some more items, and I spotted this nice ashtray. Made in Korea, but it's quite heavy and I think it's made of brass. It needs a deep cleaning because you can see that it's been used in the past, but I love grapevines and I think I can use this as a trinket dish or as a candle holder. In the city of Limerick you can find many charity shops, and in this one I got this gorgeous mirror for 20 euros. I think the label is not correct and it is not from the 30s, but it's a good Art Nouveau revival piece, very heavy, made of some kind of metal, but I don't think it's copper. Somebody gave it a coat of metallic paint and this gives it a beautiful ancient look. I'm so happy about this purchase. The beautiful town of Adair is full of colored traditional houses. They have been transformed in souvenir shops and restaurants. What a lovely place to stop.
Ora non voleva nemmeno fermarsi al Adair Vintage City Village.
And of course there is also an ancient castle. Next stop is this village emporium. I am loving these old metal furniture pieces. They also have a bench here, and then other items that you can put in your garden, such as vases and statues.
Oh, lo voglio! Che carino!
Here they have a nice exposition of shabby chic cupboards. I like this light blue one. An Art Nouveau inkwell, but maybe it's missing the lid. In these days we have seen these jars everywhere. I think they were used to contain any kind of beverages, especially whiskey. Oh, it's so dusty. This has been here for a while. €10 for this tin box with the Sarah Kay illustrations.
A parte i cagnetti con gli occhi rossi che mi fanno un po' impressione.
75 euro.
75 euro?
Guinness is a typical Irish beer brand, and during our last day in Dublin we are going to visit the factory.
Ci sono tutti degli aforismi, delle storielle
Leonardo
scritte.
da Vinci, Finn McCool, Guinness Can.
Simpatico. Però prezzino.
Here they have true original signs and advertisings. They are rusty and this gives them the right vintage look. I would love to get one of these mirrors, but they are impossible to carry home. Finally, the sun is shining and we are driving through the Ring of Kerry. This street runs along the shores and is known for its beautiful landscapes, the unspoiled nature and the small traditional old towns. Sunset is the best time to take pictures and I'm loving this small harbor. We are catching the last rays of light walking on this beach. The last visitors are going home. What a perfect moment to visit this ancient cemetery. Today we are on the ferry to go to Valencia Island. This was not on today's plan, but during breakfast the lady who hosted us suggested to visit it, and we decided to trust her. What do you think? Was it worth it?
Ciao, ti sta?
No, ciao, niente.
Sei arrabbiato?
Sì.
Perché non ci siamo fermati alla fabbrica del cioccolato?
Sì.
We are back on the Ring of Kerry. There's much to explore. The weather is changing rapidly. Now it seems a hot and sunny day. And the Irish people that we met here were all shocked by this hot temperature. But I mean, this is just the perfect weather for us.
Bel posto?
In the town of Cahersiven, I don't know how to say that, we spotted this strange vintage shop. I think these signs are all vintage inspired and not true vintage pieces, but they are nice and fun. I love this Guinness advertising, but guess what? It's a print, and also the rust is printed. They are modern copies of old advertisings, and they are like nice souvenirs from Ireland.
Breakfast is perfect.
45.
45.
Un po' strano.
È nautical antiques.
Ah, nautical antiques.
So the lady who is here in the shop is just a substitute of the real owner, so she doesn't know anything about the items that we can find here. But she told us that these are all nautical antiques and ethnical items that the owner brought here from India.
Vediamo? Oh.
Questo che cos'è secondo te? Per misura, per...
È per puntare un punto in lontananza.
Dici? Come lo... ma come lo fai secondo te? Qui c'è lo specchietto.
Com'è il vento oggi?
Va a bordo.
This telescope has a vintage look and it's wrapped with true leather.
Un lato lì per terra.
Funziona.
Qualcosa si vede.
We don't understand if it's a remake of an old telescope or if it is a true old one, but then Fabiano spotted another identical one.
Victoria Marine Telescope 1915.
È uguale a quell'altro?
Identico.
Is there anything true vintage in this vintage shop? This one has real rust, 12 euros, and Fabiano likes it very much, so I believe this is coming home with us.
È un piccolo tronetto.
Vediamo.
Molto vecchio.
Next stop is this ancient castle with its amazing gardens.
Sole, sole.
We are back in Dublin. Yesterday we drove a lot to come back here. This has been the starting point of our tour, and today we want to relax and to visit the botanical gardens. finally, today we have also visited some vintage shops in the center of Dublin, and you will see them all in the next episode. So please remember to subscribe to this channel if you don't want to miss it. Now it's 5 p.m. and we are having our English tea moment.
Stai combinando?
Ma quanta memoria hai liberato?
Poca, quindi sbrigati a bere questo tè.
È amaro?
Ma ci abbiamo solo zucchero.
Ci abbiamo, è amaro, forse non l'ho mescolato tra l'altro. Ci dirigiamo alla fine di questa vacanza.
È stata bella.
È stata bella.
Ma
non ho potuto mangiare la cioccolata.
Now we are looking for a traditional Irish pub to have dinner. In the city center there's plenty of restaurants and pubs, so it's difficult to choose one. But I've heard about a Guinness meat pie that I absolutely want to try, and finally we have found it here. I also ordered a Guinness beer, and Fabiano ordered the soup of the day. And here you can see our pies, served with roasted vegetables, and under the top of mashed potatoes there's beef stewed in the Guinness beer sauce. So delicious! Well, let me know down in the comments if you've enjoyed this episode, maybe tell me if you've spotted something you liked. The next video will talk about a super vintage hunting session here in Dublin, so I hope to see you there soon. Bye!